started it just the other day.
Yeah. It might still need a little bit more work.
Yeah.
Hey, we've seen Rachel Creamer make the trek to Toronto a few times.
Yeah, she's a very talented player.
Yeah. Saw her playing with Crunch in a co-ed tournament at one point.
I believe that was Quebec 2017.
Perhaps. I do feel like I remember her making quite a lot of catches in that tournament.
Absolutely.
Even if I don't totally remember where that tournament was anymore.
Yeah, it's kind of funny. She's able to get quite small, be very hard to hit for a while, and then suddenly she'll just get in front of the ball and catch it.
Yeah, she's a smaller frame player, but there's also a lot of skill involved in just kind of making yourself small. I hear
Kickass singing happy birthday.
I think that's Malik Hussein, the ball retriever for them, being serenaded. He's graciously receiving the attention from the whole arena.
Absolutely.
Normally you get that when you're playing. Malik's going to head back over to his position behind the team as the ball retriever. Kickass, you got to think that they are the favorites in this match. Not by a lot, but I mean, they were undefeated. No ties even in the round robin.
Yep.
A lot of experience, a lot of good results over the last little while. They were the first seed coming out of the Ontario provincial qualifiers. But Armada, a tough opponent as well. And we are off. Seeing off the rush, Mora faking. It's Jess O'Quinn taking.
Yeah, Armada choosing just to bring the balls back.
Jack O'Quinn, the other twin, over in the other corner. We see Croft getting tagged up high, but we also see O'Quinn looking to avenge with those windmill throws.
Yeah, Armada able to keep another ball on their side. On them to throw again.
And we see Rempel take the shot, take out Jack O'Quinn. Jack O'Quinn, a national champion softball player.
Quick stoppage and play. Something found on the court.
Yeah, player safety is pretty important, so we want to get those foreign objects out of the way. You see a couple shots towards Sky, who stays alive.
Yeah, sidesteps those throws.
Sky obviously knows these players pretty well on the other side of the court. Mora blocking. Mora, so much energy and so convincing on those fakes. And now it is going to be Kickass coming up to the line and connecting.
Yeah, finding Carolyn Chandler there.
Spent 2 balls to do it. Those balls in the hands of Shauna Rowe and Lisa Mora. Chikoad the target there. Armada not quite able to find it. Wilson currently in the left side, playing a little more defensive as Creamer the target. Wilson a strong thrower.
Absolutely.
She's not the thrower that time, but her teammates take care of O'Quinn. Jess is going to join her twin on the sideline. Mora just missing Walker.
On Armada to throw again.
Chikoad.
Wilson makes the throw.
Chikoad always looking for that catch, just daring
Yep.
teams to make it happen.
Wilson getting hit out.
Yeah, they know her throw is strong. They want to get rid of her when they have the chance. And we're seeing the pressure from Mora. She blocks one. Another ball invested on the other side. Doesn't find anyone. Birthday boy Hussein in the back there, handing off the ball to Kickass. Seeing the back and forth. Sky just blocked by Chikoad. The return. 2 returns tagger.
That evens up the player count, 3 each side.
So Captain Hale and Sky absorbing a lot of attention from Kickass there. Croft got caught back in. And that does give Kickass the player advantage again. Rowe showing aggressive. Mora close call, but she stays in it. And that extra ball coming Giroir's way. It's Rowe taking the shot at Rempel.
Yeah, Rempel blocks it down.
But Walker was eliminated on the other side by Mora's ball. And there's a tag out. It's just Jen Rempel remaining. As Creamer walks over to the sideline. Rempel, ooh, good elusiveness, staying in bounds as well.
She finds herself as an anchor on this team pretty often, and she's quite good at it, but it's 4 Kickass members on the other side. A lot of work for her. Starting
with all the balls, not quite able to hit her targets there. Now Kickass armed and charging. And
yeah, she's hit out.
Kickass pretty sure there's a hit. Rempel, I think, thought that ball might have hit the dead ball that was on the floor in front of her. If that's the case, then Rempel would still be alive, because if an incoming throw touches a ball that is not actually in anybody's hands, I mean, that incoming throw goes dead.
Yeah, referee's calling in over one official for a secondary viewpoint.
Talking it over. While that happens, just want to let you know that over on stream number 2, you can see
Prairie Fire
taking on Valkyrie. So that is a Manitoba versus Ontario match. Valkyrie hoping to advance to the gold in their first year here at Nationals, although not the first year for quite a few of their players. And I think the refs are just talking about where those balls should be, where the players should be. The balls should be, ideally, pretty much where they were when play stopped. Mora eludes that shot. We see the charge counter again. That ball from Rowe also hitting a ball on the ground in front of Rempel. Seems pretty clear that that was the call. Rempel not actually hit out. Mora, I think, found the sideline. Croft blocking and lateral movement. Croft coming from a soft ball background as well. Rempel throws toward Croft and does get tagged on the return shot from Shauna Rowe.
She dropped the ball looking for a catch. Shot was placed great by Shauna Rowe, though, off to her side.
Yeah, Rempel, a captain on this Armada team, playing things out well, but Kickass taking a 1-0 lead with just 4.5 minutes elapsed.
You say just, but that's actually pretty long.
That's true. That one didn't feel too long. And that's even despite the fact that while the refs sorted things out, time does stop. I mean, not for everybody, just on the clock.
Yeah, we'll see Mackenzie Panay taking the court now for Armada. Often talked about member. Extremely strong throw. A pretty unique one where she's able to run while throwing. But we saw Carolyn Chandler on the left side getting a hit there. She has had an impressive outing here today. Or this whole weekend, I should say.
Yeah, Panay, remember, doing pretty well last year in Winnipeg. I think that was her first Nationals tournament.
Indeed it was.
And, ooh, we see a shot towards Girouard that she manages to track down. It bounced up over her shoulder, and she still caught it as it was behind her a little bit. But we did see Veronica Baird knocked out anyway. And we see Creamer avoiding those throws. Armada now on the offensive with 5 of the 6 balls. Mora on defense, draws in that ball. Byam in the right corner for Team Kickass. Byam blocking that one. She's got quick reflexes. She's also got a killer throw. Sky and Creamer talking about what to do on defense. Corny hit out a little bit high. Chandler gets the extra ball, talking it over with Creamer. Creamer took that extra ball away. Ooh, I think it was Creamer's follow shot that found Byam.
Yep.
Again, we see that good staggered timing. A little bit harder to react to sometimes than 2 balls at the same time. A couple of shots coming in.
Chandler found out there.
Yeah. Creamer, again, one of the last 2 players remaining for Armada. It's Halen Sky on the other side. Looks like Sky's shot gets through the block on a Quinn. And Jack O'Quinn Leaving her team alone. Mora with the shot towards Sky. Kickass still on the offensive with 3 balls, though. And this time it's Mora going cross court onto Creamer.
Yeah, Creamer blocking that off to her side.
Mora's got such a strong throw. But we see Sky sending a couple balls her way. Shidwad hit out by Creamer.
Yeah, Armada invested 4 balls there. Managed to get 2 hits out of it.
Yeah. And now it's just Lisa Mora, so Creamer and Sky doing a great job to turn this in their favor. Sky goes low.
Yeah, staying alive. Waiting for the ball count to even out.
Mora goes across, throws the extra one. Sky is falling. And it's just down to Creamer and Mora. Mora takes the line, takes a shot, bounces it. And
get aggressive, they hit each other. Play continues, it's called even. Creamer hits it. Evens up the point count, 1 each side.
Yeah, both players had hit each other right before that, but the timing pretty close. I think the ref's saying just play on. I assume that's what they're talking about now. Just for a rules clarification, if it's very clear which player is eliminated first, then the point is over. But if it's not clear which player was eliminated first, they just call it a wash and keep going. Creamer coming out on top, playing that aggressively. Mora also a pretty aggressive player, so that evens up the score at 1-1.
So Armada likes to take a defensive off the rush, even when it is on them to throw. They bring the balls back and make a plan first.
It's definitely the safer way to play offense. Saw the windmill from O'Quinn going a little bit high. Jess O'Quinn coming up, fakes a sidearm. She can throw a sidearm, overhand, underhand, doesn't matter. Probably can throw a backhand too, I don't know. 6 on 6.
4 balls with Armada. Panay takes a throw, out to Chandler, and she found her hit.
Yep. Nice shot to carve out that narrow edge in players, 6-5. Now they'll be on defense. Panay avoids that shot. Ball comes in for Wilson. Chandler as well. Rempel coming up to join him. Is Wilson's throw that gets through the block on Veronica Baird. Now Kickass with 4 coming up to the line. That's a shot cleanly from Croft onto Panay. They play softball too, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, Panay. Also softball participant, competitor.
He's got a strong throw to show for it. Ooh, big shot up high. Finds Walker out.
That evens up the player count. 4 players on each side.
We got an even score as well, so this point's going to be important for momentum. Wilson defers that ball over to Captain Jen Rempel. And yeah, you see shot to the shoulder, taking out Wilson. Kickass with strong throws, probably the best collection of throws in this tournament on the women's side. Although Armada no slouches themselves. They are currently down 3 players though. Sorry, 3 players to 4. Nice block there.
Tony blocking it up.
Yeah, and claims the ball before it rolls back to the Kickass side as well. Good presence of mind. Now we're going to see Kickass coming to the line. We see a fake of the underhand from Croft, distracting while Byam takes the shot.
Armada finding themselves with 4 balls again.
Yeah, they got the tools to try and cut down this Kickass lineup. They go toward Rowe, who scooches over to the side. And now it's Kickass's turn with 4 balls. Oh.
Shots towards Corny. She managed to jump out of the way.
Yeah, avoids the extra shot from Croft.
Yeah.
Croft, I'm pretty sure, saying, like, I know, I probably shouldn't have thrown that. I know.
Armada finds himself with 4 balls again.
Croft with the pressure.
Shot towards BM.
Yep.
Find her.
Looks like that ball just dropping over the blocking ball and onto her back. It's one way to take out a player who's going low.
Rempel hit out. Corny gets a catch.
Yep.
That brings Mackenzie Panay back in.
Croft is happy to throw that second ball, but Corny was looking and ready. Jen Ritchie just twists out of the way of a couple of balls there.
Yep.
You see Ritchie and Rowe, teammates for quite a long time. Ritchie goes cross court. Ooh.
Throw towards Panay.
At least one of those balls knocking Panay out. Short stay on the court for her after getting caught back in.
2 players apiece now.
And it's Corny throwing, looking at Rowe, but Rowe sidesteps out of the way. See Rowe and Ritchie again. Rowe, that big lefty throw, taking out Corny.
Just Carolyn Chandler left.
Number 23. Whoa, that was real close to the feet. A nice grab.
Catches out Shauna Rowe. That brings Tabitha Walker back in.
So a couple of big catchers from the Armada here, giving themselves maximum chances to go up in this match. Ritchie with the block. Ritchie with another block. Jen Ritchie's been at this a long time. She's confident in these 1-on-2 scenarios.
Yep.
Going to see that low sidearm.
Walker pressures up afterwards.
Ritchie throwing the extra ball. Walker just avoiding it. See Ritchie with the blocker. Yeah, Ritchie will mix up how she plays it. Aggressive, defensive. That's aggressive. That's a duck out of the way from Captain Ritchie.
Back on Armada to throw. They invest just the one.
Yeah, going a little bit behind Ritchie. She goes cross court and looks for a catch there. She was squared up and ready, but that ball, I think that was a good choice, aiming up at the shoulder, which is one of those harder places to actually catch a ball. Ritchie throws, missing Chandler. Walker
takes the throw, blocked out.
Saw her kind of creeping up on the side, hoping to be in Ritchie's blind spot, and there Ritchie goes cross court. Walker, though, with the good block. Ritchie's played a fair bit of softball herself, has a pretty good throw. See a kind of effortless sidearm release and a catch.
Catches Walker.
Walker kind of knows that that was not the spot she wanted to hit.
Yeah, Chandler finding herself in a 1v2 situation again.
When Ritchie has her hands free, you just do not want to put it there. And
Chandler safe.
Yep. O'Quinn's ball coming close. O'Quinn goes low on the block. She charges. No, they decide to hold off. Chandler still with a good chance. And she avoids both balls. O'Quinn threatening to throw that one. She is not afraid to get rid of that last ball if she thinks she sees a good shot. But Chandler's going to get to come up to the line.
5 balls in her possession.
Chandler will see if she plays defense. She does until she tries to trade. But O'Quinn, her aim was true.
Yeah, Kickass gets their second point. Up 1 over Armada currently.
Yeah, but Armada with a couple of catches, making that a really close one.
Yeah, not giving it to Kickass easy. 5 minutes, 43 seconds left.
So Jen Ritchie has been on Kickass both years at Nationals. They took gold last year. Jen Ritchie also the captain of She Bears. The 2 years before that, who are the gold medal winners. I believe Shauna Rowe on that team as well each year. Céline Girouard. And I think Jess O'Quinn as well on all of those teams. So quite a lot of championship experience. Internationally, nationally, provincially.
Yeah, Kickass knocking out Panay early. You can tell there, Panay is a prime target for them. They want to get her out so that her arm is not available for Armada to use.
They were able to get Jack O'Quinn out as well. And on the back and forth, ooh!
Kramer caught out.
Yeah, and that was, I think, a deflection off of Croft that Girouard was shadowing. That is why you pay attention even if you don't have a ball. That's been a big part of the way Céline Girouard has played for years. More threatening, absorbing a bit of pressure out of Wilson. And 6 on 3. This is advantage Kickass. Mora throwing it in toward Walker.
Yeah, Armada trying to find a way to even this out.
Walker and Wilson talking. Sky up there as well. That shot from Rowe just low enough to catch Walker on the leg. Kickass still 6 players strong. Croft throwing towards Sky. Sky returns, and wow, that ball goes through 2 before finding Mora at the back corner. Nice shot from Hale and Sky. And Sky does get tagged there. She goes high, but ends up falling down and scooches over to the sideline.
Wilson throwing.
Yeah, catches Croft off guard. That was not blocked well. Wilson's got the arm to do it if she can stay alive. And she blocked. Nope.
No.
Rose ball got through the blockers there. And I think we have a timeout called by the Avonlea Armada.
Yep. Currently find themselves down 2 points. 3 minutes, 42 seconds left in this half. So they will take their timeout. Have a little breathing session. Stay calm. Keep their head in this game.
Yeah, and if you're interested, a little update from the other court while we've got a pause in the action. With 8 minutes and 9 seconds remaining in the first half, it looks like Valkyrie just went up 3-1 over Prairie Fire. And so if both teams in the lead end up preserving those leads, we're going to see the All-Ontario gold medal on the women's side. But there's plenty of play still to come here. Prairie Fire, after earning their way into the semifinals, obviously not going to go down without a fight. Plenty of time left for them to close the gap. Just like on this side with the Armada, only down 2. And as you mentioned earlier, Armada pretty much always playing it a little more defensively. They put the 2 balls on the inside, Creamer picking them up this time and just kind of coming back safely. Ooh, Rempel got grazed by the underhand throw there.
4 balls on the Armada side. Go up, make a plan. Creamer and Sky through, and they find O'Quinn.
Jack O'Quinn knocked out. Encouraging gestures and words coming from the sideline. I think I saw Croft making a little heart gesture with a couple of hands. Wilson tagged.
4 players each side, or actually 5 still in Kickass.
Yeah, so they currently have a little edge, although Armada with 4 balls going to get a chance to even things up. They look for more great blocking out of her. Now Byam calling the shots, takes the shot. But Chandler, good low position behind that blocking ball.
Keeps herself safe. Still on Kickass to throw, but Sky goes up. Tries to find an opportunity.
Baird going low, making herself a tough target to hit. Veronica Baird out of Hamilton, Ontario. Protecting herself, while on the far side we see Chandler getting taken out. Armada to the line. Ooh.
Kramer and Sky both finding their target on Baird.
Yeah, those were well-aimed throws.
Yeah, they find themselves with 4 balls again. It's always nice when those throws come straight back.
Yeah, this time looking for Mora, who is showcasing picture-perfect blocking technique, even slapping the ball down so it stays on her side. Richie threatening that low shot. Byam taking it toward Creamer. And now Creamer's in the middle. Oh, Richie tracks it down. She does fall out of bounds, but she kept her feet in before she had her momentum take herself out. So that catch is good. And Creamer just hit out. I actually didn't know Creamer could throw the underhand. We saw her do that just before getting tagged.
And Walker getting hit on the back as she slides off to the left. 4-1 currently for Kickass. Minute 14 left.
Yes, a good decisive play from Kickass. Armada's absorbing a lot of pressure, but not hitting quite as accurately as the Kickass team are. So you're seeing them struggle a little bit. They're still in it. They're going to want to try and get that second point on the board for themselves going into the halftime break so that they have an easier second half.
Yeah, you see them setting up. They might get Panay to throw here. And she does.
Yeah, Panay taking that outside ball and connecting with Croft. At the same time, Creamer tagged out. So we got a 5-on-5 situation. Hometown fans obviously hoping that Armada can earn themselves another point here before the half. The selection committee also looking on. We got fans in the stands. We got fans up in the balcony looking down. You could be here too if you find yourself in the Charlottetown area.
Kickass throws. Hale and Sky hit.
Rempel decides not to throw. She's trying to make sure Kickass is worried. Barry goes low. Good blocking form, but she's hit out. Jess O'Quinn also hit out by Chandler on the far side.
Yeah, Armada finding themselves up a player.
I can actually hear both refs on this court clearly. They still have their voices left somehow.
Yeah. Panay hit out.
You see crossing shots from Byam and Rowe. Rowe clearing that ball, tossed her way by Rempel. Byam could not sneak under that shot. Oh, actually she did, sorry. That might just have been the sudden death whistle.
Yeah, seems so.
That's why she so casually turned back away. I wasn't looking at the time. So sudden death, balls redistributed. 3 players per side, each of them gets a ball in this case. No blocking allowed. Winner puts a point up on the board. Byam's shot missing a little bit high. She's got a cannon. And Armada's going to look to give themselves some good odds. They just missed Byam on the side.
3 players apiece. Back on Kickass to throw. 4 balls to work with. Throws towards Chandler, miss.
Yeah, she does a good little drop and slide to the side. And Byam does. She throws as she's being thrown at, goes low to avoid those tosses.
And she found Corny there.
Kickass up to the line.
Throws towards Chandler.
Ooh.
Chandler hit out by Byam.
Chandler coming close to squeezing that ball, but there we see the balls from Rempel and Ritchie colliding. Jen Rempel, she's firing, manages to hit ball retriever in the back. Rempel's also made her way to Toronto for tournaments here and there with a 2v2 under her belt recently. I think she got tagged out pretty cleanly there, unfortunately.
Yep. Many balls coming in, not many options left.
Yep.
And that ends the first half. Kickass with a 5-1 score.
If, like Jen Rempel, you find yourself in Toronto over the summer, you may want to check out the 2-on-2 tournament series put on by Dodgeball Ontario. Those are 5-minute matches that are nonetheless utterly exhausting. When you only have one teammate,
Yep.
You don't get a lot of time to sit back and wait.
Absolutely.
And meanwhile, if you want to come back to PEI, August 10th, there's going to be a beach tournament here.
Always a fantastic time.
I'm told the beach is a very lovely beach, as are, I guess, most of them in PEI.
Yeah, PEI actually known for all its lovely beach surfaces.
We also have the Atlantic Cup coming up April 20th. That is a cloth and foam exhibition match in Manchester. England, Austria, Canada, and the United States will be involved. We've got the National Dodgeball Festival coming up in Barrie, Ontario in early May. That'll be the 3rd, 4th, and 5th. That is the biggest dodgeball tournament in North America, maybe even the world. We've also got way out west, Tournament of Champions coming up in June on the 14th, 15th, and 16th, Vancouver, BC. We've heard Ian Kopp plugging that a little bit earlier. There will be Western Canadian Championships happening at some point in the year, Atlantic Canadian Championships happening as well. The Quebec Cup will be in mid-November, specific dates to be announced. And late November this year, the World Championships in Cancun, Mexico are going to start up. So quite a few high-profile events coming. You can follow your local dodgeball organization, Dodgeball Canada, to find out more. And you can follow the action here on Court 1 to see who makes it through to the gold medal match. Kickass out of Ontario or the Avonlea Armada out of PEI.
One Kickass to throw now. Saw nobody was hit off at the start, but O'Quinn finding Rempel there.
I don't think Rempel saw that until too late. got her blocking ball on it, but a bit of hand as well. Croft there. In return, not able to block cleanly. Nice throw from Pinay. Kickass coming up. We see that low ball underhanded from O'Quinn. And there is a shot that doubly taps. Just O'Quinn and Lisa Mora hit out.
Armada find themselves up 2 players.
And that shot getting avoided.
Yeah, Pinay firing back on row, finding the mark.
Yeah. See the officials just making sure everybody knows which side to go on. Pretty important that you stay on the side you're supposed to find.
Wilson's throw finding the ground before Gerard.
She's always a threat to catch, so you do want to put those balls a little bit outside. She's a threat to throw twice, apparently. Doesn't connect, but making people lean out of the way.
Armada with 4 balls now.
Gerard.
Shots towards O'Quinn, one of them connected.
Shiguad is going to be alone here against 5. Armada looking to start this second half strong. Shiguad known as a catcher, but not afraid to throw. Wilson baits out the extra ball. Pretty sure Shiguad's probably smiling too, but I can't see her face. I'm just going to assume. She's a competitor, but also, not quite able to squeeze that first ball, and so.
Nope. Another point for Armada. Currently down 3. You can hear the hometown cheering her on.
Yeah, but
cheering them on.
If there's going to be a comeback, this is how it starts. Kickass talking it over. They're not going to want to see the momentum built up by their opponents. So
yeah,
talking about what they might want to tweak going into the next point. And off the rush. Baird electing not to throw. And by him. Okay, I hear a whistle going off.
Yeah, something happening here.
They're going to redo the rush. Can't say I know for sure why. Might have been.
I think it could have been a false start on the Armada side.
It might have just been a bit of a delayed call. Maybe the back official not getting the attention of the chief officials in time. But we're going to start this off again. Both teams getting to those balls quickly. Baird doesn't actually receive the lateral right away, so instead it's going to be Armada throwing first for sure. Good block there by O'Quinn on Creamer. Return shots onto Pinay after she let go. She will be going over to the sideline. Sky protecting while that ball gets claimed by Creamer. You need teamwork in order to get those balls in the neutral area.
Play is back on Kickass' side.
They come forward. It's Baird who lets go. Ducking out of the way is Rachel Creamer. And there we see a shot onto O'Quinn. Jack O'Quinn will head over to the sideline as the first casualty of the point for Kickass.
Back on Kickass to throw.
Running low on time, but Mora takes a good shot. Could probably hear some fans of Prairie Fire not too far away from us getting some cheers. Kickass to the line, takes some shots, and connecting.
Walker finds herself hit out there.
Yeah, she tried to jump over those balls, but not quite able to get high enough. And we see throws going over toward the left side of Kickass. There's that extra dangerous windmill.
What's that, Corny?
Got 16 minutes to play in the half. O'Quinn threatening the windmill again. This time goes overhand. Creamer, meanwhile, hit out in the middle. Sky and Wilson still out there on the field.
Yep. Throws towards Mora. She stayed alive there.
Yeah, close calls.
Yeah, Armada with 4 balls again.
Yeah, they're coming really close on these shots. That time blocked well by Mora, but O'Quinn hit out on the other side by Halen Sky. Official directing the eliminated player over to the proper sideline. Ooh, we see a cross-court attempt from Mora. Does catch Halen Sky. Kickass doing a great job of mixing up the direction that these throws are delivered from.
Also making a couple throws.
I really like that sidearm motion from her. Her throw seems to dip after she releases it that way. And oh boy.
All the balls coming in at her.
It's a quick pop, 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 pop on Wilson. And
yeah, you saw she was looking for the catch there. It's hard to catch that many balls.
yeah, you're going to have to like squeeze that first one and hope.
Yep.
And so it's a 6-2 edge for Kickass. I think on the other side it's 6-1 for Valkyrie. So again, looking a little bit more likely that the number 1 and 2 seeds are going to be able to make their way to the gold medal match. Byam elects to take the shot off the blocking ball and onto the foot of Walker. Those blocks only count if it doesn't hit your body on the way to the ground.
Yep. Early player lead for Kickass, and they find Panay as well.
Yeah, Panay coming close to grabbing it on the ricochet, but she'll be on the sideline instead. Panay, another member of Team Hat in this tournament. Mora blocking. All of Kickass a member of Team Headband. They've got branded Kickass headbands. Ooh.
Chandler hit out there.
Yeah, shot up high in the chest. Can be tough to actually trap that against you. Kickass again, just finding those throws over and over.
Yeah, very accurate, very fast throws out of that side of the court.
And Mora got tremendous blocking chops as well as she stays safe for what feels like the umpteenth time.
Wilson evades 2 balls thrown her way.
See Rowe protecting her team and then dropping the ball off to the corner. Armada coming up. Mora with the catch there on Wilson as she kind of gently falls backward.
Yep.
And Mora, a multi-tool player, showing it off there with a throw as well.
Yeah, she found Creamer there. Did a counter throw on Byam, but wasn't able to find the mark. Halen Sky now finding herself alone against 6 Kickass members.
Yeah, again.
Yeah.
It's been tough for Armada here with the accuracy being shown by Kickass. And we see a couple shots going Sky's way, but she does a great job of getting low behind those blocking balls and staying alive. Staying alive. See if Kickass can stay alive as Halen Sky returns fire. She finds Byam. Shot in a row. Kind of forces a bobble on that ball from Sky. Still on her side, though. She should be able to reclaim that. Nice jump by Rowe. O'Quinn behind her, though. Sometimes you don't want to screen your teammate and open them up to a shot they couldn't see coming.
Yeah.
Little drop shot attempt. Croft. Ooh, that's 2 shots kind of finding the face of Halen Sky. Richie and Croft just kind of putting up an apologetic hand. It is part of the game, but you know, you don't like hitting someone in the face. You probably don't like being hit in the face either.
Yeah. Typically never intentional either. In that case, they threw center mass and Sky dropped down. She put her face in harm's way.
Yeah. Not that we want to get into victim blaming here, but you know, when you choose a direction to dodge, some part of you is going to be opened up to risk. And I think we see another timeout being called there from Avonlea Armada. So Armada, in this rematch from the finals last year, Kickass also actually pretty strong in the finals and kind of ran away with it. So
yeah, it looks like we see Jen Rempel actually holding a bag of ice there. I think she may have jammed her finger earlier trying for a catch.
Sometimes if it just bends your fingers back or jams them toward the palm a little bit, it doesn't feel nice. Hard to grip the balls afterward.
Yeah. Happens pretty often from your 2 hands hitting each other as well.
Sadly, I know that feeling. Yeah, the Avonlea Armada maybe finding that the matchup with Kickass is a little tough.
Yeah,
but
down 5 points currently. 12 minutes, 42 seconds remaining.
But the worst case is that they're going to have a chance to fight for bronze. Which is not too shabby. They've come a long way in this tournament, pleasing the hometown fans quite a bit. We see see those fans rewarding the team's energy.
Yep. Lots of cheers for them.
Coach over there just saying like, hey, keep making noise. Mora trying to shut that down with a throw, but Rempel was back in the game now, hopefully feeling okay. Armada to the line, looking for Croft. No such luck.
Yeah. Jump from Croft. Keeps her out of harm's way. Shots towards Creamer. Creamer stays alive.
Yeah, so Armada in decent shape right now. They're still 6 players strong with a 4th ball on their side. 3 of them come to the line on offense. Pinay, the one to throw, gets a double team.
That excites the crowd.
Yeah, why not?
Back on Armada to throw. Now up 2 members.
Pinay again, the one to shoot, but Jess O'Quinn hopping out of the way of that ball. Now we see a couple of balls going back toward Armada. It's Pinay.
Tried for a catch. Tried to dive afterwards.
She found it a little too late. Armada back up now. It's Wilson's throw. As we see things slow down a little bit again. Kickass comes to the line. They find Chandler over on that right side. Wilson's going to take over corner duties. Armada coming up to the line fearlessly. Croft fearlessly sliding down behind a blocking ball.
Back on the Kickass side. 4 balls.
We see that Oak Windmill rising up on Wilson, who just kind of tosses her head out of the way. And that time it's Creamer.
Final shot in a row.
Yeah, but the return shot onto Sky.
It was by Jessica Quinn.
Referee is showing that it's Armada's turn to throw. Ooh, nice shot from Rempel. Goes low on Croft.
Yeah, good to see her back on the court after icing her hand.
Yeah, clearly feeling well enough to play.
Yeah.
Doing pretty well until she got tagged out there. Wilson as well on the other side. And it's Rachel Creamer, lone player against 2 from Kickass. Mora charging, blocking. Kickass electing to set up on offense. And Creamer looking for the catch. We see her.
Very good catcher.
Yep.
Loses that one though. Goes lower than she expected. That's another point for Kickass.
Lisa Mora probably recognizing that I don't want to put the center mass. Aims it low. Looks like it found Creamer's leg on the way by. So we are halfway through the second half. 8-2 edge for Team Kickass, looking to repeat as gold medalists here at the National Championships. It looks likely they're going to face Valkyrie, who are up 8-1 on court 2 over Prairie Fire at the moment. Armada going to be looking to build some momentum so that they can go into the later bronze medal match with strength.
Yeah.
And aplomb.
Walker hit out there.
Kickass still with 6. Pinay faking. Nobody taking on the side of Armada quite yet. Wilson making the call. Oh, and that team catch not quite happening. Wow, nice grab.
Yeah, Chandler getting that one. Brings Walker back in.
You can tell the hometown crowd appreciating that. Nice grab out of Chandler while she's holding the ball. And Jack be nimble, but still hit out. Byam also hit out.
Yep, Jen Ritchie, last Kickass member remaining.
Yeah, against all 6 Armada players. We just talked about how Armada wants some momentum.
Yeah, Corny hit out on the throw from her.
Yeah, Ritchie with that curving sidearm. Low release point. It's often hard to know where it's going to go until it curves in on you. But Rempel ready, goes low and blocks. We see the attack.
3 Armada members up.
Pinay avoiding. Ritchie.
They have 5 balls.
Richie very close.
Expect to see 5 balls come in.
They are staggered, though.
Yeah. Richie manages to find Walker.
It's okay to stagger your timing, but not by that much.
Yep.
Walker a little later than her teammates, and Richie just kind of casually grabs it and brings in Croft.
And that brought Croft back in.
Panay, though, with the grab, returning the favor.
Yeah, that brings Corny back in for Armada. Seems like Rempel was hit out there by Croft.
Yeah, and now Croft's going to have to hit a lot more players out if she wants this point. She goes aggro. Panay.
Panay!
Wow, nice grab. I think Panay was hit out, but way before that ball went dead, she took a shot.
Yep. Very heads-up play, recognizing that the ball went off her, went up. She was able to throw it. Her teammates also there with some good throws. Point for Armada. Still 5 points behind Kickass's 8.
And with 8 minutes left, I'm going to say a comeback is unlikely. It's possible. But we will see what happens as Armada tries to build on that momentum. You see O'Quinn, nope, just faking. See all the balls going over toward the corner. Chandler only needs one. She's shown she can still catch even if she's holding one. Panay also coming up with a catch and a hit on that last point. See if she can do it all again. Whereas Kickass are going to want to try and make sure that they can cruise into the gold medal match. Oh, Mora with her own.
Yeah, finds a catch on Panay.
Yeah, so while she blocks, Lisa Mora making the pocket that allows that ball to just kind of stick to her. Wilson hit out. Cross court. Ooh, Mora hit in the back. She went to the side.
Yeah, she did find Rempel on that throw, though.
Yeah. And then Armada, though, still with 3. Now with 5 balls. Rowe trying to protect her teammates alone. She does.
Rowe managing to jump over that last throw. Quite impressive jump.
Yeah, Armada coming real close, but not quite close enough. And meanwhile, in the return, 2 balls spent over onto Corny, who gets knocked out.
Rempel early throw in the row, finds her.
It's kind of weird. The Prairie Fire chants coming from beside me kind of sound like Harry Potter.
Indeed they do.
Oh, close calls.
Walker finds O'Quinn.
I think that was the second shot onto the foot of O'Quinn. Ball retriever Marcel Grimond passing over those balls to the Kick-Ass players. Marcel herself has spent some time on Team Canada, I think back in Hong Kong. Ooh. Hard shot from Byam, going over the head. Now the Armada players coming up to the line, letting go. Byam going low, and I think there was a great shot from
Walker gets a catch. That's going to keep it even, 2 players aside.
You're seeing some good grips coming out of Armada.
Yeah, Panay coming back in too. Hard throw towards O'Quinn. O'Quinn evades. Second one hits her though. Just Jen Ritchie left on the Kick-Ass side.
O'Quinn wanting to get in on the catching game, but not so lucky right now. Ritchie with the attempt. Panay with a quick snap from her knees.
Yeah, you see Panay and Walker both throwing low on her too. Not wanting to catch. Ritchie finds Panay there. Walker versus Ritchie now.
Panay kind of inviting the throw by being so close. Ritchie willing to oblige. Ooh, it's good evasion.
Yeah, Walker pressuring up now.
Walker.
Ritchie's throw low.
Oh.
Ritchie finds it.
This is Jen Ritchie. That ball caught as it bounced up off of her. She was falling forward. Good concentration to find it. 9-3 advantage.
Yeah, 6 points.
Even though Kick-Ass took that point, I think that was a pretty strong showing from Armada. They came close. Become a bit more of a catching game here in the later stages of this match.
Indeed it has. About 5 minutes left.
And no casualties off the rush. See some big fakes from both sides. Halen Sky going to take over that corner. And a couple of throws going Croft's way. And she stays in.
Kick-Ass making a play now. See O'Quinn and Baird throwing. Not finding anybody.
Kramer just kind of making herself skinny between those balls. Jess O'Quinn with the jump this time. Armada still with 2 balls. They're co-captains holding down the corners. And somehow we've still got 6-on-6, despite some good accuracy and catches over the last little while.
Yep.
Haven't found them so far on this point. Caster's curse.
By him, hit out. Panay makes a catch.
Panay
Has to dive for it.
I think that's a good grab. I mean, the ball touched down on the floor, but I think Panay firmly had it in her hands before that happened.
Yep.
Good effort. Confirming a catch there. Kickass maybe saying that, was there a catch on their side too? I admit I was following the pop-up and dive, so I'm not sure what might have happened on the other side.
Panay taking a little seat. I think she went face first into the ground there. All of the officials being called in. They're probably wondering about timing. I believe Panay did throw there, so if it was her ball thrown, or her ball that was caught, and this could change the results.
Hopefully doesn't offset her effort. I mean, we saw the effort, so we'll never forget.
Yep.
Panay showing why knee pads and sometimes elbow pads are a worthwhile investment if you want to play competitive dodgeball.
Yeah, it seems like Panay is actually quite injured there.
I think Borghese, one of the...
Yeah, Alex Borghese.
Borghese, sorry. But some first aid perhaps required. So yeah, it may just be that Panay kind of hurt herself going down. She fell pretty hard. She was focused on that ball. Referee still conferring in the middle.
Yeah, you see the Armada coach, Leanne Harding, helping her out there.
Panay coming off under her own power. It looks like some ice on the hand. Coach encouraging the applause of the crowd. Panay's going to get checked out while we got this break in play. So I'm going to say a little bit more about what's happening on the other court. I think Prairie Fire's coming on a little bit stronger. They've gotten at least the last 2 points in a row. They are still down 8-3, but that's better than 8-1.
Yeah, it seems Ontario's favored on both sides, or both courts here.
Just under 8 minutes remaining on court number 2. Once again, if you want to watch that one, you can see it on twitch.tv/dodgeballpei. It does look like the number 1 and 2 seeds on the women's side, just like on the men's side, are going to make their way in. We've seen some close calls. It is by no means guaranteed that the higher seeds are the ones to advance, but it's looking very likely on the women's side. So if they're able to advance, Valkyrie, made up of a lot of members of former team Beaver Tails coming out of Ottawa, who took bronze in 2017 and silver in 2016. Players like Steph Ness, Jess Gray, Lynn Kirkpatrick, Connor Cooper. Ooh, you see a grab over there from Jocelyn Taylor.
Looks like on court 1 here, players are getting lined back up. Armada is down to 5 players.
Yeah, Panay is out, so it may be the case that her catch, while glorious, didn't count.
Yeah, I think that's Chandler coming in, replacing her on the sidelines. She'll be the first one in.
Yeah, so if a player does take a break due to injury, they do have to sit out the rest of the half. Kickass now with 5 balls and scary throws. I'm going to see how they use them. Nice little acrobatic dodge. Not going to help, though.
Yeah, baits the first ball, but the second ball was placed well for it.
Yeah, Rempel hit out at least one of those balls getting through her blocker. Sky knocked backwards, but she's still in it.
Yeah, Sky and Creamer left the Armada side. Still full 6 players for Kickass.
Byam tagged out. Creamer coming close on Baird, but just bouncing a little short. And the throw's going Creamer's way. Gets tagged and just defers the ball. I'm not sure what Sky's saying. Maybe it's like, take it easy. It's just a little old me.
Yeah.
Trying that drop shot again. And she's still alive, though. Both throws from Croft and Mora missing. Kaylin Sky with national team experience, and I'm sure aspirations again this year.
Got 5 balls on her side. Some strong throws against Mora there.
Now we saw that second throw. She went with a bit of a curveball grip. Different grips can change up how that ball spins and moves towards its target. I think one good block from Sky, but one ball finding its way in.
That'll be Kickass's 10th point.
Yeah, it's firmly in control with just 2 minutes and 3 seconds remaining. We are going to see Kickass looking to defend their title with more or less the same group that's won it for the last 3 years. Armada going to be looking to stay strong before they compete for bronze later today. And we see Jess O'Quinn hit out. So after the semis, we are going to see the men's bronze first.
Richie able to block Wilson's throw there.
Followed by the women's bronze. So both sides are going to get a little bit of a break before they have to take the floor again.
Rempel unable to block that throw.
Yeah, we're seeing her walking off, but she does seem to be healthy after icing some stuff earlier. Baird hit out.
Nice throw by Kramer towards the outside of her body.
And Bynum goes low, but gets hit anyway.
Yeah, nice little cross by Wilson. Finds Armada up 2 players.
I like the blocking form from Chandler there.
Yeah, you can see how small she can get. Almost completely occluded by the blocking ball. She's holding it forward.
It's a blocking eclipse. Mora with a big jump.
Stays alive.
And now she's going to be the 2-ball holder as Kickass comes up. She connects. And we'll see a shot from Rose, kind of missing. Oh, Richie tracks down that ball again. She's pretty good at finding those.
Yeah.
It's almost like she means to just kind of kill the momentum of the ball and then track it down when it's a little bit easier.
Wilson hit out there.
She's had a bit of a rough go. As have the rest of the Armada team.
Just Chandler and Corney left on the court, the 2 new additions to the team this year.
Chandler having shown some great catches. But with 3 seconds left.
Corney caught out Shauna Rowe.
And that's going to be it. We don't need to play the sudden death when it definitely doesn't matter for the result.
Yep. 10-3 finish in favor of Kickass. We'll see them moving on to the gold medal finals.
Yeah, if everything stays on schedule, you can expect to see that at about 3 p.m. Atlantic time.
Yep. That's the end of the Armada run for gold anyways. They will be playing in bronze, and you can hear the hometown cheering them on.
Yeah, so you will be able to see the Avonlea Armada back here on court number 1, stream number 1, after the men's bronze medal match, which is coming up next.
Yeah, and the match for gold and bronze for the women's side being decided by the game currently happening on court 2. We currently see Valkyries up 9 points to Prairie Fires 3.